Good morning, friends. So today's topic, I'm going to get right to it because I'm on a quick timeline and I need to get some morning sun, but I don't have a lot of time. So today's topic, more importantly, the puppy dogs need to run. I don't know if you can see Crazy. So today's topic is why I'm not recommending slow roll introduction anymore. And this is for my personal clients, but I am going to insist or highly push for them to do the fast-tracked reintroduction, because I have been polling people who do the slow roll, and the majority, not all, I'm sure it's great for some people, but the majority start off doing the slow roll and then they just fall back into bad habits or less than wonderful habits and never really test. So they may just kind of continue to do Whole30 for a while, and then all of a sudden they meet some lasagna and they fall into the lasagna. And then their stomach's upset and they don't know, was it the gluten? Was it the grain? Was it the cheese? Was it the nightshades? They just don't know what it was. And again, I'm not saying that you can't have a successful slow roll, but what I'm finding is that most people don't. So I insist, or I'm going to start insisting, that everybody do the fast-track reintroduction together. And the reason I say that is you did your Whole30 prep. That was step one. You did your Whole30, which was the elimination of the food groups. That was step two. Step three is reintroduction. And when you slow roll, you don't get that step three. You kind of meld step three and step four together. So for my coaching clients, we are all going to do reintroduction together. And then if they want, instead of doing food freedom, if they want more of that, I'm going to suggest that they do another Whole30, and not as a yo-yo diet, but that they do another Whole30 and they take out coffee and nightshades. Aren't I evil? I am so evil. But basically what they would be doing is a second Whole30, but really an autoimmune protocol. Because if they found that Whole30 really helped, if there's a lot of NSVs, then I think personally, and this is not what Whole30 subscribes to, but I personally think it might be a good idea to do an AIP and see if some of those items mess with you, because I find a lot of people have nightshade issues and caffeine issues. I know, it's a sad, sad thing. But that's where I'm at this point. You know, I've been coaching Whole30s for, since 2010 when we did it with our CrossFit groups. You know, and officially since the Whole30 coaching program started a couple of years ago. I think I'm coach number 19, and that's only because I drug my feet. And as I've been, you know, working with people one-on-one hardcore over the past 2 years, I'm really finding that slow roll doesn't serve the highest good for the most people. So I just want to throw that out to you. If you are on a Whole30 right now and you're thinking about reintroduction, here's my tips for you. Download the calendar, the reintroduction calendar. It's in our units, or you can go to the search bar and just type in reintroduction calendar and it'll pop up. I would print that out and I would take a good long look at it and post it somewhere. And then what I would do, if I were you, is I would meal plan that entire week, or actually that entire 2 weeks. And take your time doing it because, you know, if you've got a week before your reintroduction, you can figure all those things out. But you have to grocery shop for a lot of that stuff. So it's a really good idea to meal plan that. In fact, I, for my coaching clients, insist upon it. And then if you decide you do your reintroduction and you are okay with legumes, but you're not okay with dairy, then you know, then you've got some information. And if you decide you want to do a second Whole30 and you want to do it AIP, I always recommend real plans. And if I remember, I will put the link under here in the comments. I always recommend real plans for an AIP because it really helps. It gives you all the recipes, gives you a grocery list, because it's not so much the food that's hard to figure out on AIP, it's the spices. So anyway, if you have any questions, you know to comment below or to direct message me or email me at letschat@motivateme.love. And I am happy to answer any questions. All right, lovers. I got a pretty good pace going here this morning because Mama got to move her butt. Happy Halloween. No Halloween candy. Well, I shouldn't say no. If you're on your food freedom and there's something that's worth it, by all means. But if you think a little mini Snickers bar is worth it, you're really wrong, because you can pick that sucker up anywhere, anytime. And you know what? Here's how you dodge the Halloween candy. No, thank you. Practice just saying no, thank you with a cesure afterwards. And a cesure is a timely pause. Pour the LaCroix, let the bubbles settle, and breathe. All right, have a great day, guys. Me and these wet pups are out.